has made a huge difference to phone calls, to music and to television. Now digital cameras are making film obsolete when it comes to family photos. But how do you know which digital camera to buy? Well, I'm glad you asked.
If you're in a daze about the digital camera craze, it's time to get into the picture.
Digital photography is the way of the future. It's all over for film.
Andrew Thompson is computer manager at Harvey Norman in Melbourne.
Digital cameras are so popular because they're just so easy. You basically point and click and away you go. You do not need to own a computer. You do not even need to be computer literate. They are very easy to use.
But not so easy to choose.
This camera here is a Kodak. It's a 10-ton zoom, very powerful lens, ideal for kids' football matches, kids' sports days. And now for something really exciting. It's the first digital SLR for below $1,000. Now this is a nightclub special. Small, compact, and for digital beginners, this is today's box brownie. And now, for the serious to professional photographer, we have the Minolta 7D. Built-in image stabilizer for rock steady shooting. For a fraction under $2,700, you too can become a member of the paparazzi.
We asked a professional camera manager, Alwyn Hanson, for some help.
If it's my first camera, $129 would be a great, easy-to-use camera. On the other hand, if you want something with more control, stronger and better imaging quality, $500 will get you this guy, and it's a far better product.
Is a $130 camera just as good as a $1,000 camera?
Funny enough, no.
Paul Curtis is from the Photo Imaging Council of Australia. He says before you buy, know your megapixel, basically a way of defining the quality of a photo. The higher the megapixel, the better the quality. How many megapixels do you choose?
Well, if you just want to take a few snapshots, not going to make anything too big in the way of prints, this one's ideal. That's 3 megapixels, costs about $130. Now, if you want to do bigger prints, have a bit more action, a bit more variety, a small camera, 5 megapixels, and it'll cost you 3 times more.
This one will take videos as well as 8 megapixel single frames.
Now, 8 megapixels is rather high.
It is.
Do you think it's worth the investment?
I'm a technical junkie.
And for all of those of us who are not, one advantage with digital is the fact you can make an ordinary photo extraordinary and delete the unflattering ones.
With digital, it's so easy afterwards to make corrections. You can do it at home on your own computer, or you can go into a modern photo store where they've got special machines and you can sit at these yourselves. We call them automatic photo machines, and you can take out red eye or do some corrections, adjust the cropping, all sorts of things you can do yourself right there in an ordinary Photoshop.
But how do you turn this
Click.
into this?
The memory cards are like digital film. Basically, a good rule of thumb is that 1 megabyte will be equal to 1 photo. So if you're looking at a 128 megabyte card, you'll be looking at about 128 photos. And then you take the card out and you put it into the digital photo center. Follow the prompts. It's all touch screen. Very easy to use. If you can use an ATM, you can use one of these. You can edit that photo. You can crop it. So it's 33 cents for the one print. You press OK. And there's the photo of Trudy, already done, and that's colour fast for 125 years.
Paul says if you do buy digital, always print your photos because the family album is the most valuable thing you can own.
If there's a fire, it's the first thing they say. Now, I don't see people running out of houses with computers tucked under their arm, but they do run with a photo album. So if you want your photos to stick around for 60, 80, for the next generation, do make sure you print them.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.